Hi guys. Okay, so today I am doing probably one of the hardest things in my life. I am hiking a volcano here in Guatemala. And so right now I'm in the office of where we're gonna start. We're packing our bags, which is a different backpack than what I got, just so I didn't have to unpack everything. They're providing us lunch, but they're bringing dinner up. And so it's an overnight hike. I'm very nervous because I have asthma. And yeah, and I know some people freak out when you say volcanoes. The one that we're hiking is called Acatenango, I think. It's not active, but the one right next to it called Fuego is active. And so you can see it, you hike out at the peak and you can see it erupting. It's one of the most recommended things that you should do here in Guatemala. So I'm doing that while I'm here. So yeah. Okay, so I think we're about to start. This book bag is definitely lighter than Nick carrying. And yeah. The receptionist at the hostel I stayed at said that the first hour is the hardest because it's so steep, and she was like, just power through. So I'm probably gonna just be recording on this so I can get up there, and then I'll start recording me narrating again. Está bien, sí. So we've made it to the entrance, and boy, that was brutal.
What do you think?
Part of me is wondering if I should do this or not. I had to stop and use my inhaler, and my chest still hurts.
Yeah, after COVID.
But now we're stopping. We can eat a little snack. So I have this, and I just drank some water. But you have to see the view. I mean, you can kind of tell how high up we are already. It's crazy, man. And we're still going up.
Sometimes it's good.
I'm really
You have control of your body.
I'm really wondering why I'm doing this.
A lot.
off again. It's so steep. This hike is too hard to record. Just know I would never do it again, like ever in my life. He said that it's still 4 more hours up, and every second I want to tell him I want to go back or to get me a horse, because apparently a horse can take you up, and I need to stop. Like, look how it's so steep. I can't breathe. I've legit had 2 asthma attacks, and I promise you I haven't had an asthma attack since I was like probably 12 or 13. I can't breathe, like, and like the higher up we go, it's getting harder. It looks like we can stop up here. Okay, now we're at, I guess, another entrance, and we had to fill out this form with like all of your information and everything. So we got wristbands because we entered the park, and now we're there, and we have to hike up. That's not our campsite. He said about right there, and then in the morning we hike another hour to see the top. So we still have all of that to go. And he said that's about 4 hours. Y'all know that since I've started my YouTube, I've always tried to be real and never sugarcoat things, and I can't breathe, and I want to cry. So they're ordering me a horse so I can ride the horse up, because I can't do this for 4 more hours because it's hard. Like, look how, like, I feel like you just can't even tell how steep it is, but this is hard. Like, I don't think I could just walk this alone. So I just used my inhaler, and yeah, I'm waiting here with my guide, and they're ordering a horse up for me. Like, there's sometimes I just have no shame in my game, and I can afford it, so I need it because I want to get to the top, but it's hard. Okay, so he said to wait here. Did you know that some of the Guatemalan people run this hike that normally takes like tourists like 5 to 6 hours? They can go up it and down in an hour and a half, like the fastest people, some even a little faster. He can do it in an hour and a half. He said there's faster people. But I'm sitting on a tree stump with my stuff, and I'm waiting. He said they have to tell, he told them at the office, and they had to call someone else, and I was in a horse, so he said just wait here. And I feel really, really bad. And I know my dad watches his videos, and he always says like I'm a hypochondriac, but like I'm not being dramatic this time. Like, I want to cry right now because I feel embarrassed, but Like, I could not do this. Like my chest was hurting so bad. And, like, literally, like, every few steps, like, I feel like I can't breathe. And it's not even my legs that are sore. It's not my feet. It's, like, literally my chest. And, yeah. And, like, what's crazy is that, like, you see so many people doing this. And I mean, granted, even the tour guide before he just left, he said it's worse if you have asthma. Like, he was like, this is already, like, a really, like, hard hike. But he was like, people with asthma normally don't do stuff like this. He was like, this is too hard. And, like, I want to, because, like, literally everywhere you read in Guatemala, it says, like, you should do this tour. Like, if you watch my earlier videos, like, I was supposed to come to Guatemala last year before COVID. And when I knew that I wanted to come, like, a few days before, like, my externship, I saw this hike. Like, this is, like, what I've been looking forward to the most. And literally all the reviews say it's, like, super hard. Like, even the most experienced, like, hikers say this is one of the hardest hikes ever. So I didn't think it was gonna be easy. But, like, I don't know, like I said, I've had asthma since, like, I was little, but, like, I've never just, like, felt, like, this pain. Like, you know, I played soccer, so I had an asthma attack, and I came out the game, or, you know, I stopped, and I caught my breath. But this is just straight 5 hours up. I hear someone coming up now, and I don't know if you can tell how steep it is, but, yeah, it's hard, and I'm always, like, disappointed when I can't do stuff. Like, I hate asking for help. And I hate, like, feeling like the weakest person. So, like, it's embarrassing, but it's also just, like, a self-disappointment. Wanted to show y'all, like, how steep this is as I'm waiting here, but, like, I don't think you can tell. Can you tell if I stand like this? Like, and I put the phone on the ground? Like, this is square on the ground, and it's just going up. Or, like, square that way. I don't know. Like, now that I'm stopped, every time we stop for a long time, I can, like, really catch my breath. But, like, literally, the second we start, it gets back bad again. Not to mention, we're already, like, several thousand meters up, you know? So, I don't know. And I'm cold now. I might put on my pants, like, while I'm waiting here. Here is my savior. Hola. Okay. Well, I'm on the horse, so we're going up, and my GoPro's dead. Well, it's not dead, but it's, like, almost out of space. And my GoPro is also, the guy is holding the book bag, so I'm also with another group now, so yeah. But we're getting up here. So I've, like, talked to my dad, and I called my girlfriend, and I've talked to my mom, and my manager at my job is, like, one of my really good friends, and she's talked to me. She has asthma too, and everyone just keeps telling me, like, use the horse, like, don't feel bad. So even, like, see. Even my girlfriend said, like, if she were here, she would need this horse. There's a bug on my hand, so I guess I don't feel so bad. ¿Habla inglés o un poco? Okay. Es difícil.
Para mí, oír,
Sí.
lo puedo, quizás puedo hablar, pero cuando yo miro las letras,
Sí.
la escritura no
Sí.
se me hace difícil.
Es más difícil de leer. Sí. Es más difícil para mí cuando las personas hablan más rápido, pero cuando hablan demasiado despacio está bien.
Está bien.
Sí.
¿Qué has encontrado de Guatemala con México?
Sí.
En español.
¿Es más despacio aquí?
Sí. Oh, sí,
So we stopped for lunch and they provide us lunch. So I got chicken and rice, tortillas, and a banana. And there's greedy dogs. But yeah, so I'm about to eat and then we're gonna keep going. So yeah, as you can see, I put on my coat because I'm cold, but like this is just like the rest stop where like I guess like all the groups like stop to eat lunch. So I don't feel so bad because I've seen 2 other people come up on a horse now. So I guess I'm just waiting for my guy to finish lunch and we'll keep going. Guys, I came to use the bathroom. Okay, we're making some progress. I would assume this is still all Acatenango because I can see the trail keep going. But like we're up here, we're almost above the clouds. Like this is so cool. Let me take So we're leaving the horse here and then it's about a 10-minute walk onto the campsite. So okay, so we made it to the campsite. We have tents. He said up there is the bathroom, and then in the morning he said it's an hour straight up. He said the distance isn't far, but since it's the last part, it's just like really steep. So he said there's some parts that are easier and some parts that are harder. So aka I need to rest my feet because I don't like these shoes, but I also really don't like high tops, and so they're just hurting my ankles a lot. But I feel like if I rest now, you know, until the morning, like I think we wake up at like 4 a.m, I'll be good. So you could hear the volcano erupting. It sounded like a cannonball almost, but and then you could see it. And then now our guide just went down, I think, to get more wood because they cook dinner for you, and we each get our own tent. So like the couple that's here or there, that's mine, and that's the other guy's, and then I think the guy makes his own tent. But yeah, I don't even like marshmallows. I'm just eating it for the experience. Okay, so I'm in my tent now for the night. All the sleeping bag. Here's my book bag. I was just trying to get everything ready for the morning. And we have to wake up at 3 in the morning. I don't know if you can see my breath like. I mean, it picked it up a little. And yeah, it's probably like, I think when I looked it up, it said like at night it drops down to like 0 degrees Celsius. So like that's what, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, but they said it can be even lower than that. But it's cold out here, and coming from 90-degree Fahrenheit weather in Georgia to this, it's not it. But I'll get back with y'all in the morning to finish. Oh man, my light died. Okay, I'll finish this in the morning. Okay, so it's 3:45 in the morning. We're about to get ready to hike up to the top, and I have a headlamp, but I don't know, like, yeah, you won't be able to see me. But yeah, it's about an hour hike up, and I know I'm gonna be the slowest one because I get out of breath just walking to the bathroom. But we're about to go. He said 20 minutes, so I'm just sitting in my tent because it's a little warmer in here. But yeah. Okay, we finally made it up to the top. It's like so windy up here, and it's so cold. Like you can tell my hands have frost on them and everything, just from how cold it is. But we made it up here. It's not quite sunrise yet, and it's a lot of clouds. I know they said during this time, like in the winter, like the visibility is not that great, but I'm hoping for a while, and if I see something cool, I'll start recording. But I'm about to put my gloves back on because I can't record with gloves on, so yeah. And it's like cold up here, so they said if we want to go back to camp, but you can see the volcano from camp, so hopefully I'll just get some clips there. My hands or anything. Man, did it once, I'll never do it again. I'm trying to record in case the volcano randomly erupts, because that's it right there. My little thumb is freezing. So we have breakfast. I have a little thing of syrup. I think their thing is pancakes. Let's see.
Chiming, ¿me manda de más?
This is snack of pancakes. You can really see like all of the mountains and volcanoes and everything. And like over there, you really zoom in like that. There is a lake. Oh, it's focused on my finger. And it's a really popular lake that people visit while they're in Antigua, but I don't think I'm gonna have time. But if I would have gone. It's called Lake Absalom, I think. But yep, we're just waiting, I guess, until we get ready to leave at this point. We're headed back down. It's still really cold though, so as we get back to lower parts, I'll record. But yeah, I didn't get another horse down because I feel like down's easier, but also you have to pay again, and it's just a little hard now because it's still like a little up and down. We haven't got to solely down, but we're going down. Okay, I'm almost back down. The guide and the other girl are a bit away from me, behind me, and the other two guys are way in front of me. But I think I'm gonna end this here. 10 out of 10 would recommend, but I would never do this again because no, like my legs are trembling every time I stop, and this is from coming down, so I can't imagine what they would feel like going up. But you know, the views were nice, and I enjoy outdoors. I love outdoors, and you know, the scenery is nice, but the downhill and the uphill, it's not nice. But nevertheless, this was a vlog of my experience, and that's what I gave you. So until my next video,